Everything you do, everything you do,
Okay, folks, back with another video, and based on the date, I guess you guys can probably already guess what it is. It is time for the long-awaited PRB-02 Premium Booster, the best. Believe it or not, it hasn't even been a year since the original came out. Came out in November of last year, and so we're just short of a full year away from that. And it seems like it was forever ago to me personally, and I don't think I've ever been more excited for a release. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I ended up opening exactly half a case of PRB1, and it was a circus, man. I had to scrounge all over the place to end up with those 6 boxes. It literally meant like 4 or 5 trips down to San Diego to the Bandai store, which for me is about a 2-hour drive. It meant checking all over the place, online, locally, trying to find it at a decent price. And then by the time I finally opened 6 boxes, or actually that's a little more than half a case, because as some of you know, PRB actually has only 10 packs, or 10 boxes per case. So I opened just over a case of the original, and but yeah, about that time the price just went through the roof, and that was the end of PRB for me. So I will go through these pretty slowly, although it's a reprint set. It is the first time I'm opening it, so we'll take a closer look than usual. So instead, most of you probably already know, but just in case you don't, instead of the Jolly Roger foil, now they have kind of unique foiling. Not every card has unique foiling, but it's just different. Sometimes it applies. I know for one, like the foil for the Brook has a musical note in it, or like musical scripture, something like that. So they do kind of customize it, let's just say. Whereas in PRB1, the special foiling was all the Pirate Don, or the Pirate Jolly Roger, basically. I really have to change where my screen is. It's making me have to hold my arm out at a funny angle, so if I drift and start pulling the cards away from the center, that's why. To be honest, it's hard for me at this angle to see the odd foiling, the reverse foiling. Maybe they don't all have that imprint on them, I'm not sure. I'll have to go through and look a little closer. So the difference in this set, if you didn't know, instead of 12 boxes per case, there's 10 boxes per case. There's, instead of 24 packs per box, there's 20 packs per box. And instead of 12 cards per pack, there's 10 cards per pack. So kind of shifts it down the road. And there's the Brook I was talking about. So hopefully you guys can see that there, that there's musical notes. I have a hard time seeing it from my vantage point here behind my camera, but hopefully you can see that. So as far as I'm able to figure out from watching some other openings, each box is guaranteed 2 special Dawn. A special Dawn usually means like a silver Dawn with a little texture, but it can be replaced with the gold Dawn, which is become kind of one of the chase cards in this set because they're like the last few sets. There's a lot of SECs too. You get one SR per pack guaranteed, and you can get a lot of SECs that I've seen too. But what was I saying? Oh, with the Dawn, it can be replaced with a gold. And unlike other sets in recent history, there isn't something that lingers above the regular manga. There isn't like gold manga or, silver manga or red manga, which is on its way. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the manga is the best pull in the set price-wise. And then come the SPs. So I've seen this pulled and no one's commented on it yet, but I don't know if anyone else noticed that. But they fixed this card. So in all the original prints of this card, this little red strip here was missing its color. So I don't know if that means for sure, but often that means that the original one is now an error card and a legitimate error card. So if it starts to get scarce, one or the other might become the more valuable one. And I'm guessing maybe this one, because there'll probably be fewer of it. PRB tends to be more of a scarce set than the original sets or the normal sets. So that's cool. Even though it's just the regular one, that's a really dramatic looking Dawn card. Yeah, I'm killing myself here with where the monitor is. It's really making me have to sit funny. The SR for this one. It's pretty cool. So far, nothing too spicy. I've been seeing a lot of good boxes out there too, so I'll be kind of bummed if it doesn't pick up for me here soon. I've actually been seeing a lot of gold Dawns drop, and it seems like, just based on what I've witnessed, it's actually at least one per case, because no, that's the regular one. Because I definitely haven't seen, like, let's just say I've seen like 4 gold Dawns pulled, and I've definitely not watched 4 cases worth be opened, so, but that's hard to believe. I don't think they'd put in more than 1 per case. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that it is like a 1 per case thing, but early on I've seen a ton.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Okay. For any one of you that's kind of followed my channel, you will know that this is only the second manga I've ever pulled. And by the numbers, statistically, I should have pulled more than just the 2. So it's sweet, but it's also bittersweet. Sorry, I had to take a drink there, but I literally have stopped counting how much I've opened, but I passed like 5 or 6 cases worth a long time ago, and so I'm over that now for sure. And given that mangas are supposed to be 1 every 2 or 3 cases, maybe that puts me back, actually. It took me so long to get the first one, but maybe getting another one relatively quickly, because my first one came in OPO 10. So getting the next one, basically what, 9, 10, wait, 11, 12, and then EBO 2, PRB. So basically 3 sets later, maybe that catches me up and puts me back kind of by the numbers statistically. But yeah, I can't argue that, and I doubt I'll keep it. I'm just not Sanji's I'm not a big Sanji fan. He's a little too over the top as a character goes for me. So, I will probably sell that and use it towards more product somewhere down the road, or to pick up something I really want out of the set that I can't get. The Nico card's really cool, the Dawn card. Alright, second half. Basically one hit so far, because the SECs aren't... Well, I take it back. I guess the SEC, even in PRB, does have to be considered a hit. Although it's definitely not one of the sexier cards, getting just a SEC reprint, but... Cavendish SR, another SEC, the Zoro this time. Still have not gotten to Foil Dawn, and I should get 2. Again, I don't know if, since they're guaranteed, I really wouldn't consider that a hit unless it was the gold. But PRB gets a little fuzzy about what people will call a hit and what's not a hit, because it's such a different, unique type of set. That's cool right there. Looks like the Snake Man arm. Alright, still no... That's a cool looking Dawn, but I don't know what that is. And that's one I have not seen be pulled, so I didn't see what other people said. Wait. Oh, it's Foxy! He's doing the little motion there, and there's his split head. That's kind of a cool Dawn. I like that. I wish that was one of my silvers, actually. So, for those of you who made it this far, I'm going to string you along a little bit and tell you I've got some information that I don't think is out there. There's my first Silver Dawn. That literally I had not heard or seen anywhere. So consider it a little inside information from a little bird. And I'll save that for the end and let you know. I'm going to tease it a little bit because I was shocked to find this out. And, you know, I don't even know if it's a secret. I'm not trying to say it is. That's a different one, right? That's not the treasure rare from... So they wouldn't reprint that. That's just a new alt art. That's cool. That's my next hit. Let's start putting these babies up here. So yeah, this little bit of information is just a cool little tidbit, but I don't know if it's like a secret or anything. I just was surprised because I hadn't heard it anywhere. But yeah. Sorry if the sound sounds a little bit funny. I should have put this mic on a different setting. So I might be loud and quiet at some point. I'll try and normalize it before I post the video. I'll try and do that in editing. That's a cool Dawn too, Jinbei. But that's the regular one again. So I have, I guess you could say, like I said, I guess the SECs are still hits. But, so that gives me 4 hits. I don't think I'm going to consider the Foil Dawn a hit because you're guaranteed it. And for all I know, you're guaranteed a certain number of SECs too. I don't know. They sure do seem to come up a lot, so... Oh! That's cool. There's another alt art. Alright, I didn't think ahead. I didn't put my stands up. But... let's get a couple more out there, just in case. That's a cool card. Reverse Hollow Robin. Still haven't gotten my second Foil Dawn. Only 3 packs to go, man. PRB does go fast. That's cool. That's unique to PRB2. I should single out those cards. Getting down to the end here, hoping for one more hit at least. That'd be nice. Well, actually, do have the Silver Dawn still coming up. At least one more, I believe. Oh, there it is. And it's not a gold, unfortunately. And it's... Man, that might just take the crown for the ugliest card I've ever seen. Probably give that away to somebody because I doubt it'll sell. Okay, so nothing guaranteed in this pack. Just praying for something. No, looks like we're ending on a low here. So I will sort through that because I went through it so fast. I don't know. I might have missed something like that is a unique to this set, which is kind of cool. But obviously, boom, the star of the show right there. And I am going to do my best to edit this real quick and then probably do some phone calls and some driving around and maybe try and get another box. But right now, this is it. PRB is tough around here. You know, I got a lot of the Japanese, or excuse me, I got a lot of the Japanese PRB1, and in PRB2 in Japanese was out there to be had. But this, I have a feeling it's going to be really scarce for a while. Unless, of course, you know, Bandai does something unusual and really ships out more than anyone thought. This could be a very scarce opening for me because I'm not going to pay like way over retail to get it. Just I'm done with that basically. So yeah, if I can't get a good amount just at retail or just over, then that's that. What am I missing here? Oh yeah, the Ugly Dawn. Just all I'm gonna call this thing is the Ugly Dawn. So there we go. I got 2 SECs, the guaranteed 2 foil Dawn. Of course, all the reverse hollows. I got a Alt Art Lucky Roo. I got the Alt Art Event. That is originally from OP06. You're the one who should disappear. I got, let's see, this isn't a hit, but I put it up here because it's one that I noticed is unique to PRB2. So obviously there's probably an alt art for this that's probably really cool. And then again, last time, star of the show, Sanji, which will, I don't know, I'll probably float it around my local shops and see if anyone's a big Sanji fan or really wants this, and sell it locally. If not, it'll probably go on my TCG player. It is, you know, it's another one of those ho-hum kind of cards as far as the Japanese pricing goes. I imagine it's going to end up somewhere in like the 350 to 450 range, not way up there in, you know, like with the most sought after mangas, but still can't complain. That card alone pays for most of what I probably will open of PRB 02. I'll probably keep it right around the same as last time, which is 5 or 6 boxes. So boom, everything else is practically gravy. So anyway, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out. I don't know when, but I will be opening more of this. I don't know how. But I'm going to get a hold of at least a couple more boxes, I hope. And I'll open them up on the channel. See you then. Bye.
There's no need to pretend you're the young dying fire in this night affair. I still make it to the next one. Walk, I still make it to the next one. Walk, I still make it to the next one.